Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the post NFC wildcard matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 13 yards on the game's opening play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez yards, and the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Denzel Mims.
73 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 36-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Here's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
First and 10.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You're going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Able to connect with Mims. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Carolina.
Now it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Christian McCaffrey.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Green Bay
are already in the first quarter, already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And a yard.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football and everything else.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Packers 7.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gano now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That is the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
The Panther 1st down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Saquon Barkley, 81 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
29-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Bird from the gun. Wilson. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Just inside the 20. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley, and he powers his way up past the 30. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Wilson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right about the 20. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Got a man, it's Mims. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Wilson steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Wilson on the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Packers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for... And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Vic Beasley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 3rd down.
On play action, now Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Pride. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to a...
It got his man complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 80 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play.
Success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground in Saquon Barkley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Now Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Christian McCaffrey.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
On third down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards and a Panther first down. This is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. He may try and run for this, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 40. And a 1st down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Panthers 42. Packers 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Denzel Mims with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
The kicker on.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Panthers 49. Packers 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big play that time for the Packers. And even 40 yards. And my goodness, another interception. Sean Davis with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Adrian Amos on the tackle.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First down, Panthers.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. And it's caught.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're sitting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Panthers